Okay, I'm going to kick off with, what do you admire most about your characters?
Mm.
Ooh, do you want to start?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't only I'll give it do a wild card. I'll tell you what I admire about Alex, but also about Harmon.
Ooh.
I admire the
Yeah.
fact that Harmon loves to teach, and I admire the fact that she's willing at some point in the show to put her, for lack of a better word, we'll say pride aside, and she allows herself to be taught at times. Although she's a lot more tenured of an officer than Diaz is, at some point in the show, she realizes that she can learn things from him.
For sure.
So that's something that I respected about her character, watching it as a spectator. As far as Alex goes, I just love his heart. You know, his heart's in the right place in the very beginning, and he wants to do right by people. And he might not always succeed at that, but you know, at least he has good intentions.
He got an A for effort for sure.
Yes.
Well, I think what's really wonderful too about the journey that you go on with Diaz particularly, and what I really admire about his character is that when he first arrives, he's got to have such unbridled enthusiasm and excitement for the change that he can make in the community. And he really thinks he's going to go in there and he's going to change it up and he's going to save people and, you know, or he's going to fix the situation. And he takes a lot of knocks, and it's a bunch of hard lessons in a row. And Harmon is, you know, right there saying, you got to be better. You got to think smarter. You got to be faster. And he's amazing because there are moments when he wants to give up, you know, when he wants to let down the mantle, but he doesn't. He keeps on getting right back up. And even through the biggest betrayal, I won't like give away any spoilers, but what could be considered like the biggest betrayal between the two partners, he still steps up in the end, you know, and says, I hear you and I can learn and I can be better. So that's incredible in any human being. So that's what he's amazing for.
I love that you all answered it about each other. That's so sweet of you.
Yeah.
So from like a logistical standpoint, my understanding is the body cams were functional. And so how does that affect your performance, right? Because instead of being like, hey, this is a setup, it's like everything is going at all times. Are you aware of that? Or are you just like, we're going with it?
No, it's something I'm sure that our wonderful DP Adam Silver and the creators of the show have talked about. We did wear functional body cams, but when we filmed those, like from those perspectives, they actually switched us to GoPros, and so there were times where Troian was actually camera operating the entire scene. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very fun. And it was real, you know, it's so cool because God, when you're an actor, I'm sure you can also relate to this, but like sometimes you do your best take when the camera's not on you.
Of course, every time.
You know, because you're like not worried. And so it's like I would have these incredible experiences within the scene where I would just be like, it's all about Brandon right now. I'm just filming Brandon. And I was like, wow, this scene is really cool. And I have to go over here. And, you know, it's really cool because you're not worried about your face or what you're doing, or are you doing it right? Are you doing it well enough? You're just in the scene,
Living,
living and in service. And it's just a really wonderful opportunity. And so it was really great to be able to do body cam. It was an awesome job.
Thank you both so much. Congrats on the show.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you.